So Jacob is born. He's the second child, and yet he's going to become the one through whom the blessing comes. Now, Jacob is a rascal. His name is a deceiver, and boy, does he ever live up to his name. But he runs into someone who's going to become his future father-in-law, who's way more skilled at deception than he is. And they're going to wind up, through this convoluted series of events, they're going to wind up making Jacob a great family. He's going to have what we would call in today's terms a harem. You know, he's got wives, he's got the slaves of those wives, and he's having children with all of these women. And it turns out that he's going to have 12 children, including his daughter. And that's going to be the means of saving the world. Now, Jacob ultimately, through all his struggles and his wrestlings and all the rest of that stuff, winds up being renamed Israel, which means to wrestle with God. And through Israel, his 12 children, who his son Joseph, because he saved the nation during a time of famine, is going to wind up getting the double blessing. So 2 of his children are going to wind up being part of that inheritance. Because of that, they're going to ultimately be the 12 forefathers of the nation of Israel. And the nation of Israel is going to go to Egypt because Joseph is in charge of things in Egypt, and Joseph is going to be the one who's going to make sure that they have enough to eat to get through this famine, and he's going to give them a property in Egypt so that they can shepherd their flocks. But they're also going to be stuck in Egypt because ultimately somebody's going to come to power in Egypt that no longer knows Joseph. And as a result, the people of Israel are going to wind up being enslaved by the Egyptians, the most powerful and influential nation of their day. And that's going to set into motion a whole new series of events. Now, God had told Abram all of this was going to happen. He let him know that for 4 generations, he was going to leave them in a captivity by another nation, and he would bring them out. And when he did, it would be time to displace the nations in Palestine. But we'll have to go to the next stage of the story and learn a little bit about Moses. Please subscribe to the channel. Come back, hear the biblical story. I think you'll find it makes sense the world. Thank you.